Spot Bitcoin ETF discussions have picked back up amid the price of Bitcoin touching over 30,000. Welcome back, everybody. It's a beautiful week in the cryptocurrency market. Are you ready, baby? Things are heating up. I'm getting excited. And this is the time we've all been waiting for. XRP with a big victory. Put another one on the board for the team at Ripple. Ripple 3, SEC, zilch, zero, nada. Can't get a victory right now. But recently, I've got to tell you this, guys, Coinbase coming out with a statement regarding this spot Bitcoin ETF. And the statement from Coinbase is interesting. I want to talk about it in this video, guys. Very fascinating. Everybody, I think, right now is gearing up, getting ready, getting their ducks in a row for when this happens, right? Because I think we could see a big surge when we get news, especially if we're around these levels, 30,000. I think we could see a big jump. And once we break some major resistance at about 32, 33,000, look out. And I think the industry knows this. People are gearing up, getting ready. So recent events and news increased hopes, obviously, of this spot Bitcoin ETF being approved here in the near future. A lot of people calling for 3 to 6 months. I think Q1 of next year could be a good time frame. Solana has attracted a ton of attention, and Bitcoin breached that 30,000 mark. Unbelievable. And we also saw BSV, Bitcoin SV, it was exploding, up 28%. And a positive atmosphere in the market right now. Coinbase Chief Legal Officer Paul Grewal said this as he is super confident. Check this out. Super confident that a spot Bitcoin ETF would be approved in the United States. So speaking to CNBC, Paul Grewal from Coinbase stated this, quote, "After the events, I think the SEC will approve spot Bitcoin ETFs in the near future. Because the SEC suffered a great defeat against Grayscale, the SEC failed to prevent Grayscale from converting its GBTC fund into an ETF. The SEC announced last week it would not appeal this decision. This paved the way for a Bitcoin-related ETF to be approved in the coming months." He says this, "I'm confident that the SEC will fulfill its responsibilities after the United States Court of Appeals made clear that the SEC cannot arbitrarily or capriciously deny spot ETF applications. At this point, I cannot give a clear date for when the approval will come, but I think it will come soon." Finally, he warned investors, although there's optimism about the ETF, ultimately the decision will belong to the SEC. We cannot know 100% what it will decide. And really, we know it doesn't even come down from the SEC. It comes down from the powers that be, right? The powers at the top really make the decisions, really pull the strings, really move the puppets up and down, right? So this is big, though. A statement from Coinbase. We're seeing statements from, obviously, Larry Fink at BlackRock. So we're seeing the institutions and we're seeing the cryptocurrency giants, the company giants, all on the same page here, all thinking the same thing, that we're going to get an approval on this spot Bitcoin ETF in months. And that is huge because it is rallying the markets. It is getting people excited. It is getting people gearing up. And now if you're locked into crypto, you know this is the time to accumulate. You don't want to accumulate crypto when it's too late. I think we've all been on the other end of that spectrum before, right? Where you're trying to play catch up, where all these other people are printing gains and slowly taking profits, and you're like, should I buy now? Should I buy now? Oh, it's up another 10%. Should I buy now? Oh, it just went up another 10%. Should I buy now? Because those days come, and when they do, you want to be sitting back, relaxed in your chair, and watching your money stack up. And I think this spot Bitcoin ETF will be one major event that will allow the entire cryptocurrency to be propped up, the market to be propped up. And what happened with XRP yesterday, major. I think this will set the precedent for top altcoins as well. I don't think the SEC is going to go into a battle with every single one of these cryptocurrencies individually. It doesn't make sense. I think the precedent has been set with XRP. I think this is paving the way for regulatory clarity on major altcoins across the board. And I think this is just the beginning. We can't tell just yet because prices haven't exploded, but I think this right now, we're going to look back. This is the turning point. Late October 2023 is when it all began, when Ripple scored major victories in 2023, when the spot ETF application discussions were heating up. when the markets were getting ready for the next Bitcoin halving, when the markets were getting ready to have a next bull run. I think this is the time period we're going to look back on and say, man, this was it. This was the time it all started. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.